I wanted to let Ryan come up here and tell you a little bit about the European Wine Bloggers Conference that's coming up this year.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ryan Opas from catavino.net, if you don't know. First thing, being a conference organizer, having done this 3 times ourselves, me and my wife and our friend Robert in London, I have to give a big applause to Alan, Joel, Reno, everybody. It's amazing what you did here. Incredible effort. I really appreciate it. This is amazing. No real flaws. Even the internet stayed up. Imagine that. I mean, if you get the internet to stay up, you get a big cheer. Joel gets a big thank you for that one. And yeah, please, everybody. Twitter did not go down too often. Anyways, I just want to tell you a couple things. When we first did the European Wine Bloggers Conference 3 years ago, we got to the end of it and we realized something wasn't finished. When Joel and Alan told me they were going to be doing one here, we were so excited and we fought really hard to get here. We couldn't make it. But since then, we've come last year and this year. We've had 2 more in 2 different countries, or we're about to have our 3rd one. And each time we realize the conversation keeps going on. And the greatest part about what we're doing here is that I think a lot of time with a traditional conference, you come, you hear everything, you go home, you say, oh, that was nice. And we're still going to keep the conversation going on. All of our sites will keep talking about it. The forums, the Twitter streams, everywhere else, Facebook. We have all sorts of new followers, which is both good and a little bit overwhelming at times, as we all know. But our conference is in Vienna this year. It's the 22nd of October to the 24th. Last year we had 14 of you come over. There's a few of you. And who came last year? All right, we got quite a handful. It was really great being able to have that cross-cultural exchange and to see that Facebook in Europe isn't the same Facebook it is here, let alone in Canada. So there's a lot you can learn from doing that, and that's why we come here. We learn a lot from you guys. We learn a lot from Alan and Joel about how to make our conference better. And we encourage you, if you have any questions or you would like to find out more about coming over, we put everything we can streaming live online, so if you can't come, you're encouraged to at least submit questions, interact with our participants, and see what's happening. If you do want to come, though, let us know sooner than later. We're planning a bunch of pre- and post-trips. There's a rumor of Italy pre, and post, I'm not sure yet. So if you are interested, you can get a hold of us at catavino.net, winebloggersconference.org/Europe. But thank you for coming. You guys make the conference. It's the conversations in the aisles and the great presentations that really make it happen. So give yourself a hand. Thank you.
So final thing of the conference is that we'd like to talk about 2011. And look, they made another ice sculpture to represent that. Before you do that, I want to just tell you a little bit about finding a location and determining a location, because we put a lot of effort into this. We had a survey, which isn't always that conclusive, and we asked people's opinions. We email out to some key bloggers and folks who have been to all the conferences, and we need to get a lot of things in a line in order for a conference location to work. We need an awesome hotel. We need a nice city that's fun to hang out in. We need a welcoming local wine community, right? And all that stuff has to fall in line. And so there are many locations out there that would be great conference locations, and we are always paying attention to those. One of the cool things about this year was that we didn't know if Walla Walla would work. We had no idea, really. We thought, are the bloggers actually going to come up and spend the extra time and money to get to Walla Walla? It obviously worked, right? And Walla Walla was super welcoming, and the different location was fun. And so in that spirit, we are hoping to move this conference around so that all of you can go out and keep learning and keep experiencing new locations. So, after much effort, what we decided for 2011, I hope there's an ice sculpture that actually tells you something. It's going to be in Charlottesville, Virginia. And let me tell you about Charlottesville, Virginia. First of all, Virginia's Wine Board and Tourism Board are super strong supporters of this concept, and that is going to make the conference nice. It's very important in getting the support we need. How many people have been to Charlottesville? How many people have been to Boulder, Colorado? That's my hometown. It's one of the coolest towns in America. How many people have been to Burlington, Vermont? Those three cities are all similar. They're very cool. They have a university. They have a downtown walking district. And we have a great hotel, the Omni Hotel, which is pretty high class. And they're giving us a good rate right downtown in Charlottesville, Virginia. We also have a guy named Thomas Jefferson who lived right there in Monticello and was kind of the first food and wine guy in the country. And we have an evening reception planned at Monticello where they're opening up just for us. So it's going to be really nice. So my encouragement is, this conference only works because all of you dig it, right? And you spend the time and effort to get here. And so we're hoping to see everybody in 2011. Thanks for coming to the 2010 Wine Bloggers Conference.
All right, so Wine Bloggers Conference,
Randy.
Virginia.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Hey, Christoph was excited about this. He was just like he wanted to be there. Yeah, well, he's just nodding his head quietly, which is great, perfect radio. Anyhow, so I want to go there. All right, guys. So hey, thanks everybody for watching and listening and being
there. Bloggers, we love you, and listen to Kaz and Randy on Wine Biz Radio, and we'll be talking to you soon when we get back to home base. Bottoms up.